Here we have set A and set B, and we're given a test shape, and we're asked to find which set A or set B, or neither, does that test shape belong to. Now, the first visually distinct thing that I notice within this question is that within set A, as you can see here, we have these squares that lie below this larger shape, whilst in set B, we have these squares that lie above the shape. And remember, within abstract reasoning, counting and looking at the number of corners is often a telltale sign for the pattern. And as we can see in set A, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 corners within a larger shape. At first, I was a bit hesitant to conclude whether this is the case, as different colored shapes, for example, white, gray, or black, could have their own pattern. But once counting the black one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or the grey one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, we can see that there isn't a real telltale sign for how color affects the pattern. So therefore, color is pretty much irrelevant. And therefore, when we're looking at set A shapes, we're looking at a smaller square below a larger shape, and a larger shape with a white square within it that also has 6 sides. And now for set B, we've already established that we've got a pattern where the square lies above the shape. And remember that often within set A, set B questions, there is a similar pattern. And if we count the number of sides, we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 corners, 8 sides, and that counting the sides of the other shapes, I'll let you do that yourself, but you'll see you get 8 sides again. So therefore we can conclude that a set B shape would involve a smaller square that lies above a larger shape, and a larger shape that has a smaller white square within it, as well as 8 sides in the outside of the larger shape. And after that, we've written down all the information we've picked out, and we can start answering questions. Within this first question, we can see that we have a square that is below the larger shape, so we're instantly thinking set A. And this larger shape has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 sides. The color of the square is the same as the larger shape, black, black. Everything follows, therefore we can conclude that the answer to this one is set A. Next we have this test shape and the larger shape in the middle. I'm not even going to bother counting it. We can see that has just tons of different corners, definitely above 6 or 8, so it definitely doesn't belong to either set A or set B, but you don't even have to bother counting the number of corners because we can see that the color of the larger shape is gray whilst the color of the square is white, and that goes against our general rules. The colors should be the same, so it's quite abundant that the answer to this one is neither. Here we have a square that is above the larger shape, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sides. The color of the square is the same as the color of the larger shape. They're both black. Therefore, with all this information, we can conclude that this shape would belong to set B. And then with this question, again, we see that the square lies below the larger shape, so instantly we're thinking set A, and the shape has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides. That perfectly corresponds to set A. Again, the color of the larger shape, black, the color of the smaller shape, the square, also black. That's definitely set A. Here, again, we see that the square is above the larger shape, so we're instantly thinking set B, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 corners, and we can conclude that that's set B. Also, the color of the square is white and the larger shape is white. And here is the answer rationale for this question.